What's back here?
There's like 50 turkeys right here, man. Look at them. Look at them all in the brush and stuff in there too. No rope on railroad bed. Whoa. Here you go.
What happened?
Well, I was looking at looks to be about 30 to 50 turkeys out there in a field, and a random Chevy pickup truck pulls up. He asked about what I was doing, and I told him I was looking for turkeys to hunt. He didn't jump and say, hey, come hunt my land. He thought about it silently for a minute, and then he must have been like, well, this guy seems alright. Come on down to my place, I'll show you what I got. Okay. You don't have to ask me twice, let's go check it out. Sometimes things fall together like this, so we'll see what happens. We'll follow this feller down to his farm and see what he's got. Look at them flat, did you just see that? 3 turkeys just flew across the street right there. Right up here in that opening before you get to the pine trees, they just flew off the hill and they coasted to the left right there. Yeah, I see them right there in the field. Oh, they're digging in the cow pies. Well, folks, we got rope. That's good timing, Dan.
Those turkeys just flew across the road.
I saw 3 of them fly across
well,
the street.
they all flew across the street. There's some more over in there. They're going to roost right here in these trees.
Mm-hmm.
In the morning, they'll fly out of that roost, and they'll probably fly down in here, but then they work back across. They'll be up in this field, 100%. There's actually a little blind right there by the windmill.
Right next to the windmill, yep.
Yeah. Do you have decoys?
We have absolutely everything that you can think of.
Okay, but you're welcome to use that little that little shed there.
Is that like a deer hunting blind?
Yeah,
like a rifle blind?
Yeah. Well, the wind probably died down, and good luck, you guys. And
thank you much.
Give me a holler and let me know how you do.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dan.
See ya.
We
Thanks,
appreciate
you guys.
it.
Thank you. Well, folks, sometimes you just fall into a cow patty and then you come out with a gold nugget. It's just the chances that you take. I just happen to be sitting on the right flock of turkeys on the right road at the right time. He loves non-resident hunters, and he's part of the Nebraska Game and Fish, and says, you guys want a turkey hunt? Well, here's your turkeys. So it was even timed right to the point of where we pulled up and the turkeys flew across the road, and there they were right there by the road. So it looks like a good plan to me, which I would call that the windmill plan. The windmill plan would have been working about 20 minutes ago. Tyler, you're up, man. This looks like a nice little flat area right here that they got set up for a food plot. They got this deer blind on it right here, so definitely looks like a strutty looking area to me. One thing I've learned of turkey hunting a lot is use what you got, and what we got here is a little food plot area, and we got a deer blind, so you use what you got. It's been here for years. It's a natural looking thing to the wildlife right here, and you might as well use what you got. Got 4 empty tanks right there. New seat pad. Definitely works for me. There's a lot of room in here for 2 dudes. 1 camera. Tyler and me can move around in circles if they come in at a wrong angle. I like it. It's unreal how we ended up getting permission on this place. When you're from New York and we're way out west here, it's a whole different world. So part of me's not surprised. Well, it's something that you don't usually get to take advantage of is snow on the ground spring turkey hunting. And in Nebraska for the last 3 days, that's something we had. It's almost gone. There's just a few spots left where the sun isn't hitting in here under these pine trees. And you could just look right here, plain as day, where these turkeys are walking. They're walking right down this ledge, and they're going directly west, straight down the edge of this ledge that's right here along the road. And they're going right down the hill to where we parked the pickup truck, and they're flying right across the road there, and their roost trees are right over there in a cow pasture. So it's plain as day. Ain't hard to read that sign at all.
tail fan coming up over that ridge. She's still coming down the hill. She just got into that tall grass right there. She's coming. She's gonna drag one of them with her. He's just standing there looking with the other gobbler right there, right on the edge of that tall grass. So she's coming down in here. There she comes. She's coming right into the decoys. He's gonna follow her right down in here. Here he comes. He just came into the plot. Black Hills to a T right there. That was sweet, dude. Watch them glimmering in the sunshine up there. Oh, they're pretty colors. That was meant to go down here.
I'd like to thank our new friend for giving us access to his own private ground. I'd also like to thank our friends at True Timber for providing us with their new HTC green camouflage pattern, which looks absolutely awesome in these hills that are just starting to green up. There's a little bit of evergreen in this camouflage, along with some green oak leaves, but it's just enough green, and the complexity of the camouflage is just right to keeping you hidden. The amount of turkey vocalization, the amount of turkeys that we've seen, and the opportunity to come out here almost a solid day's drive from our home in New York and be successful speaks volumes about the work Nebraska Department of Game and Parks does to ensure that both in-state and out-of-state hunters have plenty of opportunity to hunt and harvest game here in their state.